What's going on, guys? This is Coach Rob, and welcome to Hustle Hard Work. So today we're going to be talking about Thunder basketball and my update and my thought process and what I have in mind for this upcoming second half of the year for Thunder. So we're currently in the middle of our competitive season for 2021. We have our 6th, 7th, 8th, and 2 10th grade teams currently competing. You know, we have a developmental team, our 9th grade team, our 9th grade second team that it's our select team, and they're preparing for tournaments as well. You know, so these teams are ready. They're rocking and rolling. You know, in the last 2 big tournaments that we've went to, we've competed with 8 different teams. You know, some teams competed twice, but we've had 8 teams go out there and we've made it to 5 championship games. So that's extremely exciting. We had 3 championship games in Eastern. We have 2 championship games this Memorial Day weekend and 2 of the biggest tournaments of the season. So that's very, very impressive. You know, Thunder's trickled down. We're very exclusive right now. We have 5 teams and they're going out there and competing and winning, and they're giving it all they got. And what makes Thunder special, what makes these teams special is that they've stood the test of time, and they've kept it together, and that core of players have been with me for years, and you know, hard work pays off, you know, and everything takes time. Everything great takes time, and that's what I've been developing. You know, these teams, and they're great, and they have great leadership and great coaching, and I'm extremely excited about them. You know, but moving forward for Thunder, you know, when it comes to competitive basketball, I'm going to keep it exclusive. You know, competitive basketball is great for the sport, great for Miami. I think it gets the kids better. You know, that, like they say, iron sharpens iron. But at the end of the day, competitive basketball is not for everybody. It's a huge time commitment. It's a huge financial commitment, you know, and the kids really got to want it. You know, a lot of kids are happy playing at the recreational level, and a lot of kids can reach high level basketball at a recreational level. They don't need to be doing these tournaments, especially at such a young age. You know, do I think they should do tournaments? Yeah, I think they should do the big tournaments, but to do tournaments every weekend, I don't think it's interesting. I feel like it loses its exclusivity. I go to tournaments so I can see what the best looks like. And if the best isn't us, I want to see who they are, why they beat us, how they beat us, and what we got to do to get better and beat them and be the best. You know, competition brings out the best in everybody. But what I have planned for Thunder now, in July and August, I'm going to start an academy at Tamiami, you know, and the Tamiami Thunder, you know, Thunder started in Tamiami. Tamiami was the birthplace of Thunder. Thunder, what it is an exclusive training. You know, it was an academy. It was a fundamental training, a fundamental basis that I added to the Tamiami program, you know, and that turned into a competitive team, that turned into an even better competitive team, that turned into the AAU World Champions with 2024 Supreme, you know, so we've accomplished the ultimate goal, and now the idea is to prepare that next generation. So this core team that we have going, those guys are going to be select, they're going to be supreme, and eventually we're going to do our new academy, and our academy is going to be a recreational setting. It's going to be 2 practices a week and 1 game a week. So it's going to be Monday stations, Wednesday team practices, and Friday games, and it's going to be every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It's going to be consistent, and we will have some tournaments that they'll be doing on the weekends, on Saturdays and Sunday. But I'm going back to the fundamental training of the stations, the rotating stations. I'm going back to the team concept. And when it comes to the game, I'm going to focus more on making sure that the players are learning and developing. Because at the end of the day, what I created Thunder was to give the kids the confidence to be able to go out there and try out and give their best and have a chance, you know. And if they make their team, I want them to be able to fit into any system, you know. So I could sit here and have a Thunder playbook with 100 plays, but at the end of the day, they don't need to know 100 plays. They need to know how to pass, dribble, and shoot. They need to know how to play basketball. If they can play basketball, they're going to be successful anywhere, and that's my goal with Thunder, to set these kids up so when they're ready for high school, when they're ready for college, when they're ready for the pros, you know, I was able to be a step of their way, and we've worked with some unbelievable talent, and I look forward to the future generation. My sons, RJ and Jordy, are 6 and 8 years old, and you know, RJ starts tournaments next year, and he'll be doing maybe the Easter Classic and Memorial Day Classic, but it's going to be very limited tournament. What he's going to be focusing on is recreational basketball and building his confidence. You know, when his confidence is high and his skill level is high, you know, then he'll be ready to go out to tournaments. But even then, it's going to be selective tournaments, the tournaments that I know are going to be fair and age-based, and they're going to compete. But aside from their little teams, I'm going to be making some new Thunder teams. They're going to be Tamiami Thunder teams, and they're going to be starting up in July and August. And, you know, and at the end of the little academy that we do, we're going to do a tryouts, and we're going to make some new teams, you know. But I'm not going to make a lot of teams. I'm going to make teams first to have a great leader, coach that can lead them, to a great group of players, you know. And by great group of players, committed players, players that are willing to give me hustle, that are willing to give me heart, and are willing to give me hard work. That's what matters the most. If they commit and give me those three things, success is inevitable. It's guaranteed, you know. But it's all one game at a time, one practice at a time, one day at a time. You know, so we just want to continue to get better. And so through Thunder, you know, look out for our academy. For those that are interested in playing basketball, and more than anything, learning and improving and getting better, so that you could try out for your travel team, so that you can try out for your school team, so that you could prepare for college, whatever it is. You know, I want to be able to be that step for you. You know, and the more kids I work with, the better. All I want them to understand is our principles and what I want them to accomplish individually, so that they can thrive on their own, and not just in basketball, in life. But it brings me excitement. I'm looking forward to Thunder and the new things. We'll be opening up a gym again soon, but right now there's no rush. You know, we're home. You know, we're back where we started, and this academy is gonna take off, and the travel teams are gonna take off, and the recreational program is gonna thrive. So I'm excited for the future, and I will catch you guys soon. Remember, hustle hard work